For years, fans of Jung Hae and Jung So Min speculated about their relationship, connecting dots from fleeting moments, shared glances, and whispered rumors, but throughout it all, there remained a shroud of mystery. No confirmations, no public acknowledgements. Only silence. That silence, however, was finally shattered when someone fans least expected spoke out, Jung Hae's mother. Before the emotional revelation, the story was one of restraint and subtlety. Jung Hae, South Korea's golden boy with his boy-next-door charm, had been in the spotlight for years. His rise to fame felt meteoric, yet his persona remained grounded, almost too perfect. He was admired for his gentle roles, his unwavering smile, and the way he seemed untouched by scandal. Jung So Min, on the other hand, had carved out her space with sincerity and grace. Known for her thoughtful performances and emotional depth, she became a favorite among viewers who saw her as real, relatable. When rumors first began to swirl that these two stars were involved romantically, fans were intrigued but cautious. Could it be true? Their chemistry on screen was undeniable. And meet clips to award show interactions, there was something genuine about the way they looked at each other. Neither flashy nor staged, their connection felt rooted in something authentic. Still, neither agency confirmed anything. Were quiet denials, casual dismissals, but never a solid yes or number. As the years passed, whispers of a deeper bond grew louder. Some claimed they had seen the couple vacationing quietly abroad. Others pointed to matching items, bracelets, hats, subtle signs that eagle-eyed fans refused to ignore. A few even speculated that they were not only together but that they had a child. This was when the narrative shifted from admiration to confusion. Could two of Korea's most beloved actors be hiding a child from the public eye? Would they really go to such lengths to preserve their privacy? And more importantly, why? In a culture where public figures are scrutinized relentlessly, the notion of privacy is almost mythical. Celebrities are expected to share just enough to be adored but not too much to be criticized. For Jung Hae and Jung So Min, the stakes were even higher. Their image was pristine. One misstep could fracture the pedestal they were placed upon. The child rumors remained unconfirmed, but the speculation intensified. Blurry photo of Jung So Min with what appeared to be a toddler circulated briefly online before being taken down. Blogs lit up with conjecture. Some defended her fiercely, demanding respect for her private life. Others criticized the secrecy, questioning the moral obligation of public figures. Meanwhile, So Min gradually stepped back from the limelight. Her social media became sparse. Appearances dwindled. She turned down roles, citing personal reasons. Fans worried, but there was no explanation. No breakdown, no confession. Just silence. Jung Hae remained busy, continuing to dominate screens and headlines. Yet some noticed a change in him too. His smile seemed a little more reserved. His interviews, once filled with light-hearted banter, on a more thoughtful tone. Something had shifted. Came the unexpected moment. A televised special on Mothers of the Stars invited various celebrity parents to share stories about their famous children. Most shared light anecdotes, humorous childhood memories, and behind-the-scenes tales. But when it was Jung Hae's mother's turn, atmosphere changed. Her voice trembled as she began. "There is something I have kept in my heart for a long time," she said, eyes moist with emotion. She paused, the studio falling into absolute silence. "My son is a good man. A kind man. He has loved quietly, with all his heart. I have watched him carry burdens he could not share with the world, and I feel it is time that I, as his mother, acknowledge what he could not." The audience, hosts, and viewers were stunned. Is this the moment? Would she confirm what everyone had only dared to suspect? Jung So Min is not just a dear friend to him, she is family. And together, they have a beautiful child, a child who has brought us joy, even if the world does not yet know his name. The emotional weight of Jung Hae's mother's revelation rippled across the nation like a stone cast into a still lake. Within minutes, social media exploded. Hashtags like #SoMinForever, #YoungFamilyRevealed, #HeInTruth dominated the trending charts. Fans who had long speculated on the relationship were vindicated, but more importantly, They were deeply moved. Studio audience, many with tears in their eyes, broke into gentle applause. The camera panned back to Jung Hae's mother, her hands clasped tightly, as if releasing a truth she had carried alone for far too long. Korean media scrambled to respond. Headlines praised her bravery, while think pieces emerged questioning why the couple felt so compelled to hide such a major part of their lives. Was it fear of backlash? Pressure from agencies? A desire to preserve something sacred? In the days that followed, both Jung Hae and Jung So Minutes remained silent, allowing the mother's words to linger and speak for themselves. Public, surprisingly, responded with overwhelming support. Messages flooded their social media accounts, words of love, encouragement, and apologies for the years of pressure and judgment. Many fans felt betrayed not by the couple, by a system that made them feel they had to choose between love and career. Others praised their strength, seeing the years of silence not as deception, as protection, for their child, for each other. Among the flood of responses, handwritten letters surfaced from Jung So Minutes, posted on her personal fan cafe. It was raw and heartfelt. She confirmed the story, expressing her gratitude to Hae's mother for her courage. "I have lived each day trying to balance truth and silence," she wrote. "There is nothing shameful in love, and there is nothing secret about our child, only the wish to keep him safe in a world that is not always kind." Jung Hae later posted a simple message: "Thank you for understanding. Thank you for loving us quietly." Behind the scenes, reports emerged that the couple had been living together for some time, raising their child away from Seoul's prying eyes. Fans described them as devoted, humble, deeply committed to providing a normal life for their little one. Began as a media frenzy evolved into a rare moment of unity between celebrities and the public. Instead of scandal, there was acceptance. Instead of shame, there was celebration. The narrative had shifted. Critics noted the rarity of Korean celebrity parents speaking so openly, especially about something so personal. Cultural commentators applauded Jung Hae's mother for her emotional intelligence and empathy. Her choice to speak out was not just about her son, but a quiet rebellion against the machinery of celebrity culture. In a subsequent interview, she elaborated, "I watched them hide their joy, their pain, their love. I wanted to show them that they didn't have to hide anymore, that family, no matter how unconventional, is worth standing up for." The entertainment industry took note. Agencies began reconsidering policies on artist privacy. A few even issued statements supporting mental health and personal boundaries for their stars. Meanwhile, fan-made tributes flooded YouTube. Artists created portraits of the couple and their imagined child. A fan fiction community that once speculated on their romance now wrote stories of family, resilience, and redemption. Than anything, this was a story about love, quiet, persistent, and unshaken. Others' voice had broken a silence that seemed impenetrable, and in doing so, she reminded an entire nation of something fundamental: behind every spotlight is a human being. Jung Hae and Jung So Minutes slowly began re-entering public life, not as a couple revealed, but as a family embraced. Paparazzi photos of the three at a seaside town surfaced, not met with criticism, but with heart emojis and blessings. Didn't need to explain anymore. The world finally understood. Sometimes, the most powerful stories aren't told in press releases or interviews, but in the quiet bravery of a mother who shows love over silence. In a closing message on national television, Hae's mother said simply, "I spoke because I love them, and love should never have to hide." The world listened. And this time, it wept with